In another story that we have been following, a sharp, sudden rise in heroin overdoses is occurring in cities big and small. Today, police in Taunton, Massachusetts, population 56,000, told us that just since January 1st, there have been 110 overdoses and 7 deaths. Jim Axelrod found out what that means to families.
It's been a tough road for us.
In a kitchen in Taunton, Massachusetts, 2 mothers sit, bound by pain and confusion.
At any point, do either of you still think, oh my God, how did I get here?
Every day.
Every day.
Here is dealing with their son's heroin addiction.
My baby.
We met Sue Sear the day after she buried her son Eric, dead of an overdose at 32.
Everybody says he's at peace, but I'm in the nightmare.
Lori Gonsalves discovered her son Corey was using 4 years ago when he was moody on Christmas Day.
My husband knew something was up, so my husband broke the door down and walked in on him with a needle in his arm.
What do you do to make sense of that when it's Christmas Day and your kid is shooting up?
You can't even make sense of it.
Corey lived, but suffered brain damage. Once a high school pitcher, quarterback, and National Honor Society student.
Y.
It's not a Y.
V.
It's a V.
This is Corey now.
When you think about playing high school baseball and high school football, what are those memories?
They're good memories with good friends.
His troubles started with painkillers prescribed for a pitching injury.
And that little pill that made him feel better
Yes,
was actually the gateway to heroin.
it was. And then he went to Oxy, and then Oxy becomes too expensive. So that's when they go to heroin.
I mean, it's $5. It's the same price as a Happy Meal.
The heroin and prescription.
Sue and Lori were there when White House drug czar Gil Kurlikowski held a town hall meeting at the Taunton Firehouse last month.
The CDC has said an epidemic.
But before he could even finish, he was interrupted by a 911 call. Another overdose.
Engine 1, you're responding to number 81 Oak Street, possible overdose.
You couldn't have staged it better. It's like, this is true. This is really a problem.
For these 2 moms, silence is the enemy.
I have 2 choices. I could stay in bed or I could fight. Staying in bed isn't going to help anybody.
In their anguish, they've found their purpose, making sure we hear about the horrors of heroin from those who've suffered most. Jim Axelrod, CBS News, Taunton, Massachusetts.